Welcome back to Spooge MMA with your host Spooge, and in today's video we're going to be predicting UFC 301 Alexandre Pantoja versus Steve Erceg. We're in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, so let's fucking go. And let's get the predicting video started with the first fight on the card. Two midgets going after each other, Alessandro Costa versus Kevin Borous. And these are midgets, I mean Costa being 5'4" and Kevin Borous being 5'3". Like, Jesus Christ, tiny human beings, bro. Real fucking tiny. But in this bout, I'm going Costa to win via submission. I see Costa in this bout looking to take down Kevin Borous and looking to ground and pound him and eventually looking to lock up an armbar and try to get a rear naked choke. Because Kevin Borous, when he fought on the Dana White Contender Series, he fought someone named Victor Diaz. And when he fought Victor Diaz out-controlled him by 7 minutes, and Victor Diaz was able to take him down 5 times out of 12 attempts. And Alessandro Costa, real good with the takedowns. And unlike Victor Diaz, Costa can engage some hard ground and pound, because Victor Diaz in that bout, yeah, he did out-control Kevin Borous and he did take him down 5 times. They still gave the nod to Kevin Borous because he caused more damage and his intent was to cause damage, while Victor Diaz was kind of just laying on him, trying to look for submissions, trying to lock up submissions. But Alessandro Costa, listen, bro, when he takes you down, he can ground and pound you from top. He can land some hard, devastating elbows from top mount too, or he can, get a submission, bro. He has 6 submission wins, and 5 of his submission wins are via armbar, bro. That's fucking crazy. And he has good takedowns, and he knows what to do when he gets the takedowns. He could ground and pound you, butter you up, and eventually Kevin Borous will try to explode to his feet. Fucking Alessandro Costa can take the back, lock up the rear naked choke, and get the submission win. Get the submission dub, bro. And he can also TKO him on the ground too with hard ground and pound. I see Alessandro winning this bout via submission, but he could also win via TKO. Plus, Kevin Borous, his last bout out versus Joshua Van. Joshua Van was able to take him down twice, but they were kind of more like end of the round takedowns. Like, it will be really back and forth in the first round. Then like right at the end with 10 seconds left, he'll look to take you down so he can get the round. But I see Alessandro Costa looking to beat Kevin Borous via submission, take him down, butter him up with ground and pound, and eventually locking up a submission. Plus, Alessandro Costa, last bout out versus Steve Erceg, who's legit fighting in the main event versus Pantoja. Steve Erceg, great takedown defense. Wasn't really able to get his takedowns in because Steve Erceg has really good takedown defense. But versus Kevin Borous, someone who doesn't really have good takedown defense, Alessandro Costa is looking to take him down, ground and pound him, and fucking submit him. Plus Costa, first Brazilian on the card. He wants to get Brazil right and get the first dub for Brazil. So let's go Costa for the submission win in the fucking dub. Let's fucking go Costa. Next bout, Ismael Bonfim versus Vince Pichel. This is going to be a good fight right here. Good scrap right here. I'm going Ismael Bonfim to win via TKO. This dude goes forward. This dude goes at you, and I like his style in this matchup, especially versus Vince Pichel, who kind of just stays on the outside, pecks at you, and kind of counters you. Ismael Bonfim is going at Vince Pichel and looking to take his fucking head off. Especially Bonfim, last bout out versus Benoit Saint-Denis. Benoit Saint-Denis was kind of just taking him down, and eventually he took him down, took his back, and submitted him. But in this bout versus Vince, he honestly doesn't have to worry about any takedowns or the ground game, because Vince, he has no submission wins. I don't think he'll be looking to take this fight to the ground unless he does get fucking hurt. He'll definitely try to change levels. But I see Ismael Bonfim, nice left hand. He has flying knees too as well. And dude, last time he was in Brazil, he flying kneed Terrence McKinney. Brazil, when he fights in Brazil, it's a good place for him, and he's looking to fucking blow the roof off the place. And I see him TKOing Vince Pichel. He can land a good left hand, fucking rock him, then flying knee up the middle, fucking TKOs Vince Pichel. Vince Pichel does have leg kicks too. He'll be looking to score some leg kicks, so Ismael Bonfim, look to check those. Plus Vince, this is his first bout in 2 years. Last bout was in 2022. Ismael Bonfim, he has been busy, so I see Ismael Bonfim looking to TKO Vince Pichel. Look for the left hand, look for the flying knee, and he can also take you down as well and look for submissions. He does have 4 submission wins. He can get a submission game going, but I see him just going forward going at Vince Pichel, looking to bring the fight towards him, and he's going to catch him with that left hand and that flying knee, especially, first time back since the Terrence McKinney fight. He's looking to blow the roof off the place again, and I believe he's going to fucking do that over Vince Pichel. Plus that left hand, he was catching Benoit Saint Denis with that left hand, which led to Benoit Saint Denis looking to grapple, and eventually took the back of Ismael Bonfim and submitted him. But he doesn't have to worry about any submission antics in this fight versus Vince Pichel. Vince Pichel more of a stand-up fighter, and Ismael Bonfim is going to catch him on the feet, TKO him, and get a fucking dub. Let's fucking go, Ismael Bonfim. The next fight, Dione Barbosa versus Ernesta Carec-Ate. Easy pickings. I'm going Dione Barbosa to win via submission. The two losses in her career are versus UFC fighters, bro. Early in her career too, by the way. Josiane Nunes, who's 10-2 right now in the UFC. Jenna Bishop, who's 7-0 undefeated. Tough fucking fights for Dione Barbosa early on in her career. And plus Dione Barbosa, she has a win over Karine Silva, who won last week over Ariane Levski. She's a good fighter. She fought good caliber fighters in, when she was young in the MMA circuit. She's easily gonna beat Ernesta Carec-Ate easily, bro. Fucking easily. Ernesta, she beats trash female competition. She fucking does. Her Dana White Contender Series fight was versus a lady who was 3-0. Before that was a lady who was 0-1. Before that was a lady who was 0-0. And before that was a lady who was 0-1, and she took her to a draw, which is fucking sad, bro. Ernesta Carec fucking sucks. And I know it's not her fault, but it is her fault for taking the fights. Like, Jesus Christ, you can't test yourself against some good competition. Jesus fucking God. And you're Lithuanian too. If you lose, we don't take you back. I'm sorry, Ernesta. I'm fucking sorry, but Dione Barbosa is going to have an easy matchup versus Ernesta Carec. Easily going to take her down, easily going to submit her. Let's fucking go, Dione Barbosa for the submission dub. Next bout, Mauricio Ruffy versus Jamie Mullarkey. It's going to be a good scrap right here. I fucks with Jamie Mullarkey, and we're going to see how Mauricio Ruffy does versus Jamie Mullarkey in his UFC debut. Mauricio Ruffy, good body kicks, likes to go forward, great striking, and he has a good left hand that he can catch Jamie Mullarkey with. Jamie Mullarkey does have a left hook too, but he's going to be looking to clinch, going to be looking to take down Mauricio Ruffy, because, dude, the power that Mauricio Ruffy presents in this fight is going to be crazy. A good left hand he can catch Jamie Mullarkey with, but Jamie Mullarkey's game plan in this bout was going to look to clinch, try to take him down, try to clinch up, get that control in, try to out-control him, because he's trying to avoid the stand-up with Ruffy, bro. He fucking is, and I think Ruffy's going to clip Jamie Mullarkey just like, fuck, what's his name? Muhammad Imavov. Like, just legit, right when Jamie Mullarkey tries to go in, get inside, try to clench up, left hook, short left hook, just fucking clips him, bro. Or you can beat him on the fucking stand-up, just like Nasrat Haxrat fucking TKO'd him. Nasrat landed that left hand that fucking dropped Jamie Mullarkey. That Jamie Mullarkey got up, just eating shots from Nasrat. Then eventually Nasrat lets go, starts unleashing on fucking left and right hooks on Jamie Mullarkey. Then fucking the ref steps in, but Nasrat, perfect game plan versus Jamie Mullarkey, outstruck him and fucking knocked him out. That's what Mauricio Ruffy's gonna do, bro. He's gonna outstrike him, butter the belly up with fucking body kicks, and he's gonna land the combination that's gonna TKO Jamie Mullarkey. So I'm going Mauricio Ruffy to win via TKO. Like when Mullarkey tries to come inside, hit him with the short hooks, bro. The short left hook, short right hook. You can hurt him with both, or fuck it, just on the stand-up, throw it 1-2 and just land that left hand, bro. That left hand has power, and he's going to connect on Jamie Mullarkey, and he's going to win. He's going to beat him. He's going to put him on the canvas and TKO him. Let's go Mauricio Ruffy for the TKO dub. Next fight, Joaquim Silva versus Drakkar Klose. I'm going Drakkar Klose to win via decision. I have him just out-wrestling Joaquim Silva, bringing him to the fence, wrapping his hands around him, and then dumping him down for takedowns the whole bout. Joaquim Silva, he is a stand-up threat, and Drakkar Klose, he just wants to get his hands around his opponents, pick him up, slam him, and beat him up from the top. And I feel like that's what he's going to do versus Joaquim Silva. Do that for 3 rounds and get the decision dub. Watch out from Joaquim Silva. Does have a left hook. Last bout out there for Joaquim Silva, he fought Clay Guida. I feel like Drakkar Klose is going to fight Joaquim Silva similar to what Clay Guida did. Try to take him down. And Clay Guida, when he fought Silva, was 2 for 11 on takedowns and was able to out-control him for 4 minutes. I have Drakkar Klose doing somewhat of the same thing, but out-controlling him for longer and taking the win via decision. So let's go Drakkar Klose for the decision just by out-wrestling Joaquim Silva. It is going to be a tough task, but I believe Drakkar Klose, he can fucking do it. All right, cuz, let's fucking go. Next bout, Gene Silva versus William Gomez. And this is going to be a banger right here. Fucking banger. Gene Silva, good striking, flying knees, but I do think he's going to have a little bit trouble with William Gomez, especially the height difference. William Gomez being 6 foot and Gene Silva being 5'7". But, you know, William Gomez, I feel like he's going to try to back away Gene Silva from getting too close, going to keep him at range with the leg kicks. And he's going to look to grapple with Gene Silva. When William Gomez fought Jarno Aaron's really offensive fighter, really goes at you just like Gene Silva does. William Gomez was able to out wrestle him, bro. 3 takedowns out of 5 attempts. It was able to control him for 8 minutes. I have William Gomez doing the same thing versus Gene Silva, plus a height difference. Gene Silva 5'7", William Gomez being 6 foot. That's like a 5-inch height difference, and I have William Gomez winning, beating Gene Silva via decision, just taking him down and grappling, keeping him at range with leg kicks, not going to let Gene Silva land anything too fleshly on his chin. So William Gomez is going to win via decision. Watch out from the flying knee too by Gene Silva, but there's no way he can get that knee all the way up to someone who's a 6 foot frame, bro. There's no fucking way. But William Gomez is going to get the decision dub, out wrestle Gene Silva, and he's going to beat Gene Silva on his home turf in Brazil. So let's go William Gomez for the decision dub. Next bout, Elvis Brenner versus Maitek Orolbai. And this bout is going to be a fucking banger. I'm going with my boy Elvis Brenner. Maitek Orolbai, he has good ground game, don't get me wrong, but last bout out versus Uros Medic. I mean, Uros Medic clipped Maitek Orolbai. Maitek Orolbai was able to push Medic to the fence, take him down, eventually take his back and get the submission neck crank win. But versus Elvis Brenner, someone who's good ground game. I mean, he has 11 submission wins. You know damn well he's going to be ready to grapple. Unlike Uros Medic, when he fought Maitek Orolbai, he said when he figured out Maitek Orolbai was a short notice replacement, he wasn't even training grappling, bro. He was just training Muay Thai for that whole fight camp. But versus Elvis Brenner, you know he's going to be ready to go to the ground. He's 11 submission wins. Even if he does get taken down, I have full faith in him to get back up on his feet. But on the stand-up, though, this is going to be scary for Orolbai. Elvis Brenner's going to keep going at you until fucking he can't no more, until the buzzer sounds. I mean, versus Guram Kutaladze, he was losing versus Guram, but his heart and his determination to get the win and to fucking beat him came, bro. And he fucking beat a tough Guram. And I just seen this bout just on the feet. Elvis Brenner's going to bring some sort of pace on the feet that Maitek Orolbai is just not going to match, bro. And he's going to hurt him on the feet. Orolbai's going to desperately shoot for a single or shoot for a double. Elvis Brenner's going to sprawl out of it and going to beat him up from top, bro, and get a TKO win. So let's go Elvis Brenner for the TKO win. Next bout, Carolina Kowalkiewicz versus Ismael Luciendo. I'm going Ismael Luciendo to win via TKO. Carolina, in her old age, has become more wise, more smarter of an MMA fighter. But versus Ismael Luciendo's trying to get her name up, bro, especially versus a Carolina formal title challenger. She's going to get a TKO win over Carolina. Because Carolina on the feet, nothing that she's going to bring is going to hurt Ismael. Ismael actually does have some power. She has 8 KO wins. Carolina has 1. Ismael's going to bring some power, and Carolina's going to try for takedowns, but they're going to be unsuccessfully because Ismael Luciendo is going to reverse him, and she's going to get takedowns and beat Carolina from top, and Ismael Luciendo is going to get a TKO win over Carolina. So let's go Ismael Luciendo get a TKO dub over Carolina Kowalkiewicz. Next bout, the featured prelim of the night, Jack Shore versus Joe Anderson Brito. This is going to be an intriguing fight right here, you know. Because Joe Anderson Brito last bout out versus Jonathan Pierce, he was getting out-controlled. Jonathan Pierce got one takedown out of 4 attempts and out-controlled Joe Anderson Brito for 6 minutes. And Joe Anderson Brito locked up that choke from bottom, and he got Jonathan Pierce to fucking tap, bro. It was a nice submission win over Jonathan Pierce, a nice comeback win. But Jack Shore, dude, he's a real good wrestler, bro. Real fucking good. He's looking to control Joe Anderson Brito for 15 minutes, and I believe he's going to do that, bro. I believe he's going to beat Joe Anderson Brito via decision just by out wrestling him. Joe Anderson Brito on the feet can bring some pressure, can bring some power to Jack Shore, but Jack Shore, he's ultimately just going to back him up against the cage, fucking double leg, takedown, just wrestle him and try to get his submission game going. But I'm going Jack Shore for the decision win. Just don't fucking stand up with Joanderson Brito, Jack Shore. Just don't fucking stand up with this dude. Don't be too cocky on the ground and give up your back or give up your neck so Joanderson Brito can slip in a choke. Just fucking be dominant, be fucking controlling, and out-control Joanderson Brito for 15 minutes. Let's fucking go, Jack Shore, for the decision dub. Let's fucking go, G. Next bout will be the first fight on the main card. Paul Craig versus Kyle Barallo, and I'm going Kyle Barallo to win via TKO. Listen, Paul Craig, he just cuts too much weight going down to 185. It just doesn't look right at 185. He looks so sunken in and so fucking skinny, dude. Like, he was more natural at light heavyweight, but at 185, looks so sunken in, so skinny, and, you know, tough weight cut, probably always to make 185. And plus, you know what happens when you drain yourself. You know, your chin is extra vulnerable to get touched and get fucking for you to get dropped. So Kyle Barallo, he's going to TKO Paul Craig. He's going to hit him with something. He's going to hit him with a flying knee. Just imagine Kyle Barallo, flying knee, right when Paul Craig tries to shoot for a double or shoot for a single. Like, it's going to be fucking painful for Paul Craig, bro. So let's go Kyle Barallo to win via TKO. Look to land that flying knee. Look to time up a takedown from Paul Craig with the knee, and you're easily gonna fucking KO this dude. So let's go Kyle Barallo for the TKO win. And you can hit him flushly on the feet that can sneak through the guard. And can easily fucking clip him and drop him down to the canvas. But I'm going Kyle Barallo to win via TKO, dude. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Next bout, Michel Pereira versus Ihor Potieria. And this is gonna be a banger right here, bro. I'm going Pierre to win via TKO. He has the quicker hands, the crazy antics too, the crazy just movements he does in the octagon. It's just so sick. The leg kicks, body kicks. Also coming off a submission win. We finally got to see his submission game. I did predict that submission, but it was just cool to see it in live time and actually him to get a nice submission win. Plus, you know, Ihor Potieria, 4 KO losses. If he wants to win this fight, he's going to need to change levels and wrestle, but I just don't think he's going to do that. I just fucking don't think. If you remember his fight versus Rodolfo Belazzo, he fucking dropped Rodolfo in the second round, jumped on for a takedown, started ground and pounding away, and actually gassed himself out going for the TKO finish and ground and pound. And that made Rodolfo Belazzo reverse positions, get top, and end up TKOing Ihor Potieria with ground and pound shots. But versus Michel Pierre, he's going to be doing the crazy shit, especially for his Brazilian home crowd. He's going to be fucking crazy. The crowd's going to be insane. Plus, last time Ihor Potieria was in Brazil, he fucking retired Shogun. So Michel Pierre, do us a favor for the Brazilians. KO Ihor Potieria for fucking revenge. Do it for the fucking Brazilians, Michel Pierre. KO Potieria for fucking revenge. Do it for fucking Shogun. But Michel Pierre, the quicker hands, his fucking hands can quickly go through Ihor Potieria's guard and clip him. And I see Michel Pierre winning this bout via TKO. Just imagine if he KOs Ihor, fucking kicks him off the cage just like Showtime Pettis, dude. That would be so fucking sick. And he has the capability to do that. We have seen that before from him. But I just see him TKOing Ihor Potieria and giving Ihor Potieria his 5th KO loss in his career. So let's go Michel Pierre for the TKO dub and payback for Shogun. Do it for the Brazilians. Next bout out, Anthony Smith versus Vitor Petrino. And I'm going Vitor Petrino to win via decision. I mean, he's going to look to take down Anthony Smith and just take him down and just wrestle with him, beat him up from top mount, and get a decision win. Fucking easy, bro. Plus, his last bout versus Tyson Pedro was really fucking good. Tyson Pedro, in my opinion, I feel like he's a more dangerous fighter than Anthony fucking Smith. I mean, why does Anthony Smith, I mean, I guess he's just a, sacrificable lamb to boost Vitor Petrino's stock in the UFC, beating a former title challenger in Anthony Smith. But Anthony Smith, when he fought Johnny Walker, he let Johnny Walker leg kick him 51 times. It's like, Anthony Smith, you couldn't bring your knee up to check one of those at any time in that fucking bout. Anthony Smith, he has 11 KO losses, 4 submission losses. I have no faith that he's going to win this fight versus Vitor Petrino. No faith at all. And he's going to lose via decision. He's probably going to retire, to be honest. He's probably going to retire. Fucking crowd's not going to care. They're going to boo him off the octagon stage, boo him off the microphone, and Vitor Petrino is going to get a nice decision win over Anthony Smith. And just think about Anthony Smith for a second, bro. When he fought John Jones landed a legal strike to a grounded opponent. And if Anthony Smith wanted to, he could have won via disqualification if he would have did the Aljamain Sterling approach. You know, Sterling was getting fucking demolished by Peter Yan in their first fight. Then Peter Yan accidentally knees a grounded opponent in Aljamain Sterling. Sterling, he was kind of rocked, but you know, he eventually told the ref he couldn't continue, and Sterling took home the belt. Imagine in an alternate universe, Anthony Smith did that, and he took the belt away from John Jones, giving John Jones his second career defeat via disqualification. That would be fucking mad, but Anthony Smith doesn't, and now we're here. You know, now we're fucking here. It's 37-19 going up against a Vitor Petrino, never gonna touch the belt again. He had his fucking chance and he didn't take it, but yeah, Vitor Petrino is gonna beat Anthony Smith, retire him. Vitor is gonna win via decision. Let's go, my dog Vitor. Next bout, the co-main event: Jonathan Martinez versus the King of Rio, Jose Aldo. Alright, bro, I'm going Jose Aldo to win via decision. I know you might say, you know, Jonathan Martinez, the hard leg kicks, but Jose Aldo, when he fought Chito Vera landed 27 leg kicks and he still went through him and beat him via decision. When Jose Aldo fought Pedro Munoz landed 37 leg kicks and he still beat him via decision. He still went forward. For Jonathan Martinez, we're going to see how hard those leg kicks really are. Does have 2 TKO leg kick stoppages, but I have Jose Aldo just going through the leg kicks, going through him and beating him via decision. Plus, also on Embedded, you did see Jose Aldo working on his ground game. We're looking for takedowns and working on his takedowns. I wouldn't look past him for Jose Aldo to look for a takedown in this bout and start working from top, bro. It would be crazy if he does get a submission win, but I don't think that will be a case. I think he'll take him down just to beat him up from top, and then eventually this fight will resume on the feet. Jonathan Martinez leg kicking, Jose Aldo just, you know, hitting him with the 1-2s, hitting him with the left, and eventually we're going to see how hard Martinez kicks. If he does TKO Jose Aldo via the leg kick, that would be a fucking crazy sight to see. I don't think that would be a case. Jose Aldo, big stage 2 co-main event in his home country of Brazil. He's gonna go fucking crazy, and the energy from the crowd is gonna go off on Jose Aldo, and Jose Aldo is gonna, you know, have an extra chip on his shoulder. So Jose Aldo is gonna win via decision. Next bout, the main event of the evening: Alexandre Pantoja versus Steve Erceg. And it's going to be a big opportunity for Pantoja. He gets his spot. This is his fucking moment, bro. His moment, his card. Your face is all over the posters. And legit, you're the main event in your home country of Brazil. Big moment for you. And I have Pantoja winning via submission. Steve Erceg, his takedown defense is going to be tested. When he fought Alessandro Costa tried for takedowns, but Steve Erceg successfully stuffed most of them and ended up winning via decision. And last bout out versus Matt Schnell. Fucking rocked Matt Schnell. KO'd him with a beautiful left hook. Also, Steve Erceg does have a nice left head kick, but, you know, Alexandre Pantoja, when he fought Brendan Royval, I thought Brendan Royval had a good, solid chance to beat Pantoja. You know, when Pantoja shoots for a takedown, flying knee up the middle is what I said. But Pantoja ended up just out-controlling him for 15 minutes and got 8 takedowns out of 14 attempts, just fucking demolished him, out-controlled him, and got the decision win. And I hope that's not the case versus Steve Erceg. It's a big moment for Erceg. It is kind of cool. Only been in the UFC for a year, and he's get offered a title shot. Big fucking stage for him. Like, what, 10th ranked in the flyweight division, which is kind of insane. I mean, doesn't Elmir Abazi deserve a chance? I mean, Jesus Christ, I get he did have to pull out versus Brandon Moreno. Maybe he is still injured, who fucking knows, but fuck is Elmir Abazi? Where the fuck is this dude at? But Steve Erceg, he gets his moment, his title shot within a year of him being in the company. I have him losing via submission to Pantoja. I think Pantoja is going to take him down, easily take the back. He has a tight rear naked choke, and he's going to get the rear naked choke over Steve Erceg. Early on, Steve Erceg might stuff the takedowns, but when it gets to rounds 4, rounds 5, the championship rounds, it's going to be grueling. It's going to be grueling for Steve, and Pantoja is going to get his moment, get a submission win, and the crowd's going to go crazy for him. It's going to get his moment, bro. It's going to get his moment, and I'm happy for Pantoja. Hopefully he fucking gets it. Just imagine Pantoja submitting Steve and then jumping on top of the octagon, just the whole crowd just fucking going crazy for him, and it's going to be fucking sick. And yeah, bro, I see Pantoja beating Steve Erceg, defending the belt, defending the flyweight title, and remaining champ. So let's go Pantoja to win via submission. And yeah, bro, spooge on me. I see the troops in the next one.